Welcome to the April 25th, 2018 Delhi Board of Trustee meeting. We will open the meeting as we always do with a Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. Tonight's moment of silence is in honor of all of our veterans that are here tonight, and veterans that have served us and the active duty at this time. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll start with the approval of the minutes. Please, Mr. Luby.
Motion 2018-070, approve the minutes from the Board of Trustees meeting held on April 11th, 2018, and dispense with the reading.
I move motion 2018-070.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Motion approved.
Motion 2018-71, approve bills for payment.
I move motion 2018-071.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Motion passes.
Motion 2018-72, approve the payment of overtime for pay period ending April 10th, 2018.
I move motion 2018-072.
I will second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Motion passes. We'll go into the report from the fiscal officer, Mr. Luby.
Resolution 2018-58, resolution approving purchase order obligations incurred on behalf of the Township by the Township Administrator, authorizing payment of certain purchase order obligations, and dispensing with the second reading.
I introduce and move the adoption of this resolution.
I will second the adoption of this resolution.
Any discussion on this resolution?
I move to dispense with the second reading of this resolution.
Second the motion to dispense with the second reading of the resolution.
All those in favor of the motion to dispense with the second reading?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Luby, please call the roll.
Mrs. Sturts?
Yes.
Mrs. Seavey?
Yes.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Resolution passes.
As far as significant transactions since the last meeting, we had a check payable to Northgate Ford for $85,000 for 3 Ford Explorers, 2 of them for the police department, 1 for the parks department. A check to Lebanon Ford for $27,000 for an Explorer for the fire department. We have 3 checks totaling $1.4 million out of the TIF fund to reimburse the 3 school districts. And on Ford 19, our payroll was $265,000. As far as cash receipts, we had $32,000 from the local government fund, motor vehicle license tax, and the gasoline tax. We received $48,000 for the cable franchise fee, and we had $18,000 from permissive tax. That's all I have.
Thank you very much. Okay, tonight we have 2 special presentations. We're going to start first with the Delhi Veterans Association. Commander Osterfeld. Make sure it's on.
I think you're on. Now you're on.
Is it on? Are we on?
No.
Yeah, testing. Dan, there we go. Sorry.
Okay. Good evening, trustees.
Not on.
Tonight,
It's not on.
Not on.
Sorry. It's not on, Don. Sorry. We're going to try to get it on for you. Why is it doing that? Could the battery be dead, Dan?
Did we pay the battery bill?
Did we, Jim?
I think so.
Okay, is it now? There we go.
Try it again.
Sorry.
Good evening, trustees. Tonight, the Delhi Veterans Association is here to present the township with the Flag of Honor. The Flag of Honor is a United States flag. It is a special historic flag because it has all the names of the men and women who lost their lives in the terrorist attack of September 11th, 2001. The flag came to us as a gift by the Sisters of Charity here in Delhi. We are honored by this gift, and we thank the Sisters of Charity for this historic flag. Before we present the Flag of Honor, I would just like to give you a few of the statistics about the flag. The flag has 2,966 total names on it. 2,606 names are the people that lost their lives in the World Trade Center and on the ground. 414 of them were first responders. Of them 414, 343 of them were firemen and 71 were law officers. 265 people lost their lives in the planes that crashed. Of them, one law officer was lost on the ground in Pennsylvania. 125 lost their lives at the Pentagon. 55 of them were military personnel. In the very near future, this flag will be put up in the lobby of this building for the public to view. At this time, I would like Lenny and Bob to come up and uncover the flag. We now present the flag of honor to the trustee of the Delhi Township.
Thank you very much.
All of the names that are on the flag are on the red and white stripes.
Right.
Thank you.
We thank you for this from the bottom of our hearts. We're more than grateful, and it will have a place of honor. We've actually repainted the lobby and everything so that it got the honor it deserves. And we will definitely take good care of it, and we're honored that you would give it to us. And thank you for everything that your organization does in supporting Delhi. Trustee Seavey?
Thank you so much, Delhi Township veterans, for not only honoring us with this gift of this flag, but for all you do for the township through Memorial Day and Veterans Day and the events that you handle for us. And we're very proud of our Delhi Township veterans. Thank you.
Trustee Davis?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Thank you very much. Do you want a picture with the, or do you want to do it afterwards, or with your roaring 20?
Yeah, you want to?
Okay.
Really
Just a
not.
full-
She's
four-
what we call a victory girl,
Oh, is that what it is?
victory
Victory Girl,
lady,
sorry.
whatever.
Yeah.
She's all.
Rachel.
So,
Or Rachel. Okay.
You want to take a picture now or?
Do you want to do it now or afterwards? It's up to you.
Now, I guess that's right.
Okay, yeah. Right, okay, come on, guys. Who has a camera?
You guys want to point to the flag? We could probably take this.
Oh, thank you.
You want to get people behind it too? That way you can all fit.
Got your officers back there behind your flag? Got it? Rose and
Very good, very good. All right. Thank you. We do have one more presentation, and it will be the Delhi Citizens Police Academy. We'll need to roll up the, yeah. Switch or change out. Thank you, it's already on.
All righty.
We ready?
Sergeant Murphy, you're on.
Hi. Thanks, everybody, for coming tonight. My name is Bill Murphy. I'm a sergeant with the Delhi Police, and I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the veterans. That is very, very impressive, to say the least, and I'd like to offer my sincere thanks for your service. So thank you. Okay, tonight I'd like to recognize the Delhi Citizens Police Class Academy 17. We'd like to recognize those folks. The class consisted of 12 meetings, which began way back on January 25th. We wrapped up on April 12th, covered a variety of topics in law enforcement. Hopefully they've enjoyed attending these classes as much as we've enjoyed teaching them. We're currently accepting class applications for Class 18, if anybody knows anybody out there too. We would appreciate that. You can go to our website to obtain an application. I would also like to thank the Delhi Township trustees for lending us their facility every Thursday night for the past 12 weeks, and also allowing us to take the time to recognize everybody tonight. I'd also like to thank the Green Township Police Department because they let us use their firearms training simulator. Did you like that, Mrs. Seavey?
Absolutely.
That was fun. I think
We'll think about that.
I guess Mr. Cameron and Mr. Luby will take one. I'd like to thank the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office for a tour of the Justice Center. I think our folks enjoy that quite a bit. Would also like to thank the Hamilton County 911 Center, the Communications Center. Those guys enjoy a tour out there as well. And lastly, I'd like to thank the Rapid Run Middle School. They allow us to do an active shooter training, which I think everybody really enjoyed. And not to pick on Mrs. Seavey, I think she took a spill at that, running out.
I volunteered to be that person that gets trampled.
You did that very well.
Thank you.
So thank you. This past class was really cool. We had 2 husband and wife combinations in it. We also had 2 sisters that came. And then also, out of the 22 that came to the class, I'm happy that our retention rate was pretty high. We actually had 11 of those 22 continue on with the Citizens Police Association. They were a pretty festive group. They actually brought food every week. That hasn't happened too often, so thank you, Greg Lundy, for that. And then my only other thing that I'd like to point out is Lindsey Wittig shot Gary Schlomer in the head with a simunitions round, which was probably the highlight of my 12 weeks because he had a big shiner on the top of his head. So without taking up any additional time, Chief Harrith will come up and introduce everybody.
Thank you very much. Likewise, I'd like to thank all the veterans for your service to our country and everything you do for us and for the flag. So we greatly appreciate it and thank you. Sergeant Murphy just mentioned that we had 11. Actually, he didn't know one came in today, so we have 12 out of 22 that has actually joined. So we greatly appreciate that. It just shows that they want to continue on assisting the community, assisting the department, and stay involved, and we greatly appreciate it. So we have a good turnout here tonight. We're going to present them with a certificate. I will present them with a badge. Sergeant Murphy will present them with their certificate. I think also, if I afford Trustee Seavey a certificate, the whole board has been through the academy now, correct? All 3 of you, so we appreciate that. So, Mr. Luby?
You're next.
We'll be up there.
Don't laugh, Dave. Dave?
On the spot.
Jack?
It's in the fall.
Thanks, guys.
No pressure.
September 6th, Thursday evening, September 6th. We'll be done shortly after Thanksgiving. So I'll complete your paperwork for you, Dave. Jack, I'll take care of all the paperwork. You don't have to worry about it. With that, I would also like to bring up, before we give the certificates out, Andy Johnson. Andy and his wife Caitlin were a part of the academy, and Andy would just like to give a few words about the academy and what he experienced.
Hello. Thank you for class 17 was a great experience every night. We learned a lot. I want to thank Murph and the chief for and their staff for helping us every night or every Thursday night, helping us learn something new. It's a great experience, and I hope to see you in class number 18.
Thank you, and his wife Caitlin, as I mentioned, also attended. So they made it a Thursday nights with us for the last 12 weeks. And honestly, looking back, hardly anybody really missed. I mean, everybody, usually out of 12 weeks, you get some that things just come up. So we had a ratio of not attending, and I like to think because you enjoy it too. So also, Scott Whittick would like to come up and say a few words. This was a family affair. His two daughters and his wife. Right. So we need a lot of them. All right, bring them on.
I also wanted to thank Chief Sergeant Murphy for a great opportunity, and again, you men and women that represent the United States, thank you. It was a great experience for myself as well. It was enlightening. It was enthusiastic. But I really want to say that the men and women of our police force are professional. They are enthusiastic about their job, and are awesome. Hopefully everybody gets a chance to meet one of these men and women that are out because they love their job. They love Delhi Township. And then final, I would like to say it's a must for a citizen of Delhi to take this class. It was that good. So thank you very much for allowing me to do that.
Thank you, Seth.
All graduates receive their honorary police badge. First, I'd like to start off with, and I apologize if I butcher names, because I know I've called you by first names the whole time. Christine Brand. Michael DeMoss. His wife, Sherry, says she's going to. I'll complete your paperwork. Patrick Doxey. Rita Gross. Is Rita's not here. Janet Hurst.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.
Andy and Caitlin Johnson. I'll let you come up together. You did it together. You can graduate together. Greg Lundy. Karen Lyons.
Thank you.
She doesn't want a picture. Come on.
Charles Miles. Good. Kathy Neville. Kathy also works with us in the front office, if you didn't know. So.
Yay.
Melissa Nichols. Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate it. Also, couldn't make it tonight is Michael Aug. He called late this afternoon, unable to attend. Cheryl Seavey. I like my job, so you graduated. Teresa Thien. Darla Urban.
You did. You did. Thank you.
Darla? Susan, I'm not going to try it. Would you like to say it for me? Jaski. Susan Jaski? Actually, if I would have tried, I probably could have got that, but it is, yeah, it's different. Thank you, Susan. Dottie Wilson?
I have no, they have no air. They have no air on. They have no air.
Last but not least, do you want to make it a family affair, or do you want to own? Okay. Scott Whittick and his wife Leanne Whittick.
And the girls.
Yep. Lindsay Whittick and Catherine Whittick. Thank you very much. It was worth getting your arm twisted, wasn't it?
Thank you. Oh, shoot. Gary, if I
That was the best part of it, yeah.
Stay for a picture.
I will say Sergeant Murphy kind of twisted their arm to get in the class, but I think they probably will tell you now they're glad they did. So,
Still, they need a picture.
yeah.
Still, they need a picture. Jack, is the air on? We're roasting up here.
Thanks, Rachel.
Is it on?
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to do this. Thanks.
All right. Yeah. We're going to go out of order just a little bit, and the only speaker sign-in sheet I had tonight was Cheryl Seavey on behalf of the class of number 17.
First, I would like to congratulate my fellow classmates on the fastest 12 weeks we've ever had. And as we went through each one, we were husbands and wives, and we were sisters and neighbors who didn't know each other until the class began. So it's been an interesting group, and we really came together, and we all came to one decision, and that was we have the best Delhi Township Police Department. They are just amazing. And we would like to show a little appreciation for everything they did for us during this 12 weeks. So, Chief and Murphy, if you'd come up here just a minute. Both of you together. On behalf of your class number 17, we have decided to present you with a gift of a little treat, a little food for all 3 shifts. So with your help, we'll set this up, and all 3 shifts will have a thank you snack, dinner, breakfast, whatever we decide to do for all the work that you did, because we all learned so much and enjoyed not only our police force, but each other, which made the class even more exciting. So please accept this gift on behalf of your class of 17.
Thank you so much, Cheryl. I appreciate
I'm glad I gave you yours.
Oh, I forgot one thing.
Yes.
We also have a gift for Levi. Yes, because we really enjoyed our evening with Levi, and we've all learned not to say hi, puppy, puppy.
Definitely, I like it.
All right. Thank you. At this time, if you would like to leave, if you came just for either one of those presentations and you'd like to leave, feel free to leave at this time. No, he's hanging in there.
Here's my badge. So should I put my jacket on?
You might want it because
Oh, my partner.
Mr. Lundy, how are you? Congratulations.
He's
me up.
Aren't you very nice? Oh, God bless
Yeah,
you.
that's nice of
He
you.
was right behind me to scoop me up.
Self-perseverance, or preservation.
Greg, thank you.
Thank you. You don't have to leave. You can stay.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Thank you for
Bye,
coming.
Henry.
Green, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Henry.
Thank you. You leaving? Really want to say hey?
Yeah, you do. I can't carry it.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Another question.
Thanks, guys.
See you,
Thank
Murph.
you, Bill.
You got it.
It's not tax time, so. All right. Oh, should have you been said? Maybe they won't hear it. There's a lot of other noise. Okay. All right. All right. Great celebrations. Good things happening in Delhi. All right, let's move on to administration. Mr. Luby.
Resolution 2018-59, resolution updating and replacing pay rates and staffing levels and dispensing with a second reading.
I introduce and move the adoption of this resolution.
I second the adoption.
I move, wait a minute. Any discussion on the resolution? Mr. Cameron. Are we on? Any
The
discussion?
changes in the staffing levels are related to the custodian position where they were capped out. We had to move those to make them more commensurate with pay rates going on out there.
All right, thank you.
I move to dispense with the second reading of this resolution.
Second the motion to dispense with the second reading of this resolution.
All those in favor of the motion to dispense with the second reading?
Yes.
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 Mr. Luby, please call the roll.
Mrs. Sturts.
Yes.
Mrs. Seavey.
Yes.
Mr. Davis.
Yes.
Resolution passes.
Resolution 2018-60, resolution accepting proposal with ODAX Inc. for on-site drug screen and alcohol testing and dispensing with second reading.
I introduce and move the adoption of this resolution.
I second the adoption of the resolution.
Any discussion on this resolution, Mr. Cameron?
Just briefly, ODAX does on-site drug screens or drug testing, which is part of our drug-free workplace policy. If somebody is involved in an accident or something else might trigger the drug screen, we now go to a facility, and if it's after hours, it ends up being in an emergency room facility, and that costs us more, and we found out ODAX was coming and doing those anyway. So we decided let's just cut to the chase and have them available for after hours. So that's what this proposal is.
All right, thank you.
I move to dispense with the second reading of this resolution.
Second the motion to dispense with the second reading of the resolution.
All those in favor of the motion to dispense with the second reading?
Yes.
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 Mr. Luby, please call the roll.
Mrs. Sturts.
Yes.
Mrs. Seavey.
Yes.
Mr. Davis.
Yes.
Resolution passes. We will now move on to Parks and Recreation.
Motion 2018-073, approve the hiring of Kenneth A. Ellis as seasonal Parks and Recreation worker in the Parks and Recreation Department at a pay rate of $9 per hour, effective May 7th, 2018, upon the successful completion of the drug testing and background check.
I move motion 2018-073.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes, motion passes. I'm going to move on to the Fire Department.
Motion 2018-074, approve the hiring of Mark N. Griffin as career firefighter paramedic in the Fire Department at the pay rate per the collective bargaining agreement with the local 3389 IAFF, effective on April 26, 2018.
I move motion 2018-074.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes, motion passes.
Motion 2018-075, approve the hiring of Sean M. Robinson as career firefighter paramedic in the Fire Department at the rate per the collective bargaining agreement with the Local 3389 IAFF, effective on April 26, 2018.
I move motion 2018-075.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Motion passes.
Motion 2018-076, approve the hiring of Austin K. Eckler as career firefighter EMT in the fire department at the rate per the collective bargaining agreement with the Local 3389 IAFF, effective on April 26, 2018.
I move motion 2018-076.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
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 Motion passes.
Motion 2018-077, accept the resignation of part-time firefighter paramedic Noah G. Sidley, effective April 27th, 2018.
I move motion 2018-077.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Motion passes. Chief Campbell, would you like to say anything?
Yes, it's going to be hard to welcome all three of these gentlemen to the department because they've been with us for a good deal of time. And as the board knows, we've really been met with a challenge of our personnel and our staffing and maintaining proper service for Delhi. And this struggle has always been within our part-time paramedic ranks. And just to kind of illustrate where we were, we've had as many as 50 personnel within the part-time ranks, and 90% of those being paramedics. Today, as it stands, we're down to 26 part-time personnel, and I have 4 paramedics in the part-time ranks. So what this has done, this has allowed us to introduce more paramedics into the full-time ranks. With the loss that we've had with part-time, we've already lost 4 paramedics this year within the part-time ranks. It's just an incredible challenge. Delhi is not the only one. You talk to your neighbors, you know it's going on for our, regionally. So with the competition with Cincinnati for personnel, these are 3 excellent candidates. I know I keep saying that, but bragging that we've got good people. Mark Giffen, 30 years experience with Delhi Township, lives in Delhi Township. It speaks for itself. A very familiar face around. We're happy to bring him on board full time. Sean Robinson, he's been with us just shy of 2 years. It'll be 2 years in June. Excellent paramedic, really enthusiastic, excited to get started with us full time. And then ultimately, Austin Eckler. He's a young man. He represents the future of the fire service. At 22 years, he's got a lot of years to serve Delhi. He's been with us for 2 years, and he's a 4th-generation firefighter. So this is something that he's really excited about. All 3 of them are really excited about, and we're excited to get them started. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, and just want to shout out to the public. Chief Howarth and I will be at Frisch's tomorrow morning at 6:30. Join us for a cup of coffee, meet and greet. If you got anything on your mind, you just want to talk, we can talk business. Thanks.
Great. Thanks for doing that, both of you. All right.
I did want to
Yes.
add something if I could. When Chief Campbell talks about losing our part-timers, we're losing them to full-time offers.
Right.
So they're not leaving because they want to. And what Chief and I have continued to talk about is upping the full-time opportunities, because it's just, we're going to lose these 3 individuals, well, with the exception of Mark because he's been here as a part-timer. The other 2 would have went somewhere full-time in the very near future. That's why we keep losing them. That's why we only have 4 paramedics in the part-time ranks, because if they're a paramedic, they're going somewhere. So I commend the chief. We have 3 strong, these internal candidates that we're going full-time. So that's one of the things we're trying to rectify. And if we have good people, we want to make sure we keep them.
Good job. Thank you. Thanks for watching out for us. Okay, Public Works, please, Mr. Luby.
Motion 2018-078, approve the service level and fees for 2018 Hamilton County Stormwater District level of service, and service fees for 2019.
I move motion 2018-078.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Motion passes. Mr. Rippinger, do you have anything to say about this?
Yes, this is a partnership with Hamilton County Stormwater District, along with many other local jurisdictions. It's something we've been doing, and it's just a renewal. We've been doing it since about 2012. It's for the same level of service, and this is also EPA mandated.
All right, thank you. All right. Police Department.
Resolution 2018-061, resolution declaring certain police vehicles and equipment no longer needed for public use and authorizing the sale to the City of Kenton, Ohio, and dispensing with a second reading.
I introduce and move the adoption of this resolution.
I second the adoption of the resolution.
Any discussion on this resolution, Chief Howarth?
If you have any questions, this is typical every year that we've had this relationship with Hardin and Kenton County, or Kenton and Hardin County, where they appreciate what we sell to them. We don't have to advertise, which is nice. They just usually call us, usually about October, and say, hey, what are you going to have for us next year? So the Sheriff's Department cars, they get them, they send them to the shop, get them repainted because they have to be black, being the Sheriff's Office, and it's an ongoing thing that we hope to continue, actually. It's kind of nice.
I move to dispense with the second reading of this resolution.
Second the motion to dispense with the second reading of the resolution.
All those in favor of the motion to dispense with the second reading?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Mr. Luby, please call the roll.
Mrs. Sturts?
Yes.
Mrs. Seavey?
Yes.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Resolution passes.
Resolution 2018-062, resolution declaring certain police vehicles and equipment no longer needed for public use and authorizing the sale to the Hardin County, Ohio Board of Commissioners and dispensing with a second reading.
I introduce and move the adoption of this resolution.
I second the adoption of the resolution.
Any discussion on this resolution?
Same story.
Same story. I would like to say after this is passed tonight, tomorrow they'll start being stripped down. Decals taken off because our new cars did come in last week. So
I move to dispense with the second reading of this resolution.
Second the motion to dispense with the second reading of the resolution.
All those in favor of the motion to dispense with the second reading?
Yes.
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 Mr. Luby, please call the roll.
Mrs. Sturts?
Yes.
Mrs. Seavey?
Yes.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Resolution passes.
Motion 2018-079, adjust the hourly rate of Karen R. Hepp, Assistant Custodian, to $13.44 per hour, effective January 1st, 2018.
I move motion 2018-079.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Motion 2018-080, adjust the hourly rate of Diane J. Henderer, Assistant Custodian, to $13.30 per hour, effective January 1st, 2018.
I move motion 2018-080.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Motion passes.
Motion 2018-081, approve the termination of Sylvia M. Scheid, Assistant Custodian in the Police Department, effective April 25th, 2018.
I move motion 2018-081.
Second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Motion passes. Thank you. All right. Community development.
Resolution 2018-063, resolution declaring nuisance for accumulated debris at 1032 Beach Meadow Lane and dispensing with a second reading.
I introduce and move the adoption of this resolution.
I second the adoption of the resolution.
Any discussion on this resolution, Mr. DeLong?
Yeah, as you can see based on the photos, there's quite a bit of debris at this property. This is actually the second time we have had to do this year alone. This is an ongoing problem with this property up at 1032 Beach Meadow. So it was in a state of condition as you see it in the photos this morning, or as you see in the slides right there. So we do request you declare it a nuisance.
I move to dispense with the second reading of this resolution.
Second the motion to dispense.
All those in favor of the motion to dispense with the second reading?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Luby, please call the roll.
Mrs. Sturts?
Yes.
Mrs. Seavey?
Yes.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Resolution passes.
Resolution 2018-064, resolution providing for the removal of a junk motor vehicle at 417 Elm Street and dispensing with a second reading.
I introduce and move the adoption of this resolution.
I second the adoption of the resolution.
Any discussion on this one, Mr. DeLong?
Yeah, this is a first-time offender. As you can see based on the slides, there is a junk motor vehicle in the driveway at this property at 417 Elm Street. The car was in that same location this morning, so we do request you declare it a nuisance.
I move to dispense with the second reading of this resolution.
Second the motion to dispense with the second reading of the resolution.
All those in favor of the motion to dispense with the second reading?
Yes.
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 Mr. Luby, please call the roll.
Mrs. Sturts?
Yes.
Mrs. Seavey?
Yes.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Resolution passes. Thank you. Okay, we already had our citizen comments, and so we have announcement of community events. Mr. Luby.
We have Coffee with the Chiefs on Thursday, April 26th from 6:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. at Frisch's in Delhi. The Community Shred Day, hosted by the Delhi Business Association, is Saturday, May 5th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at C.O. Harrison School at 585 Neeb Road. The Cleanup Delhi Day, hosted by the Delhi Parks and Recreation Department, is Saturday, May 5th, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. You must be in line by 1 p.m. It will be at the Delhi Senior Community Center at 647 Neeb Road. The May primary election is May the 8th, from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. We have polling locations throughout Hamilton County. The Delhi Spring Craft and Vendor Show, hosted by the Delhi Parks and Recreation Department, will be Saturday, May 12th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It will be at the Delhi Senior Community Center at 647 Neeb Road. The Delhi Historical Society program, The Roaring Twenties in the Depression Era, from 1920 to 1940, will be Monday, May 14th at 7 p.m. It will be at the Delhi Park Lodge at 5125 Foley Road. The Pinot in Paradise, presented by the Delhi Parks and Recreation Department, is Friday, May 25th at 7 p.m. It will be at Floral Paradise Gardens at Delhi Park, 5125 Foley Road. The Delhi Township Veterans Association Memorial Day Ceremony will be Sunday, May 27th at 1 p.m. It will be at the Delhi Township Veterans Memorial Park at 934 Neeb Road. The Delhi Parks and Recreation 2018 summer programs. They are for children from ages 4 to 12 years old. Registration is currently open and will be accepted by mail no later than May 23rd, 2018. Registration is also available on the homepage of the Township's website. Contact the Parks and Recreation Department at 451-3300 or at parks@delhi.oh.us for more details.
Thank you. Trustee Davis, you had something to add?
I have one. It is the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, the Man and Woman of the Year. They do this award each year, and it's an honor that one of ours right here in the township, Joseph Jones, is up for that. So there'll be a benefit concert and fundraiser on May 3rd, which is next Thursday, at Jim and Jack's. Our veterans aren't here right now, but those that know Joe, he spent 20 years in the U.S. Navy, and he had a relative that passed from it and has been real active with the Leukemia Society. So that's next Thursday, May 3rd, down at Jim and Jack's at 7. Just call them at Jim and Jack's, and that'll be a fun show and fundraiser, and hope one of our own, Joe Jones, can get that award, prestigious award.
All right, thank you. All right.
All right, there being no further business to be brought before the board, I move that we adjourn.
Second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Our next regular meeting is Wednesday, May 9th at 6 p.m. Thank you.
That's what it is, yeah. Which is bizarre, but